Hello, welcome back. Last time, Frozen Spire cleanup was going pretty okay. I've partitioned off things that I'm pretty sure I can't get now, including this. And this because I don't have the music. This for cape reasons? Yeah, cape reasons. Compared to the things I can get, which I am getting. I had a thought. Where did I get that egg? Was it here? No. Was it here? No. Where did I get that egg? If I just looked at my... Oh, there's a note here, by the way. And a key that's cape only. Yeah, I'm not getting that elemental there. The egg was here. No. This is not the screen I thought it was. The egg was... not here. Here? It was that screen with 2 diamonds on it. 3 diamonds on it. 2 diamonds on it? Here? C1? I'll go for that note in a second. I got an egg here. You can see where I dug it up. Just up over there. C1. Okay, so... I am wondering if perhaps there are 3 eggs, and each one of them is maybe pointed to by one of these tablets. Look at that. That's where I put the egg. Okay. Got it. Because, yeah, I was looking at my map for these. I noted they were interactive. I thought they were real suspiciously, one of them seemed suspiciously close to where I got that egg. So you know what? Before anything else, I'm going on an egg hunt. Let's see if I can get the other 2. Okay, so the tablets are kind of explained. So C1... Yeah, I put the flag there. That's why that was there. So that's, I can't clear it from here. Sorry, Seagull, I had you pick me up for nothing. So the other 2... are D4 and B3. D4... B3. Okay, so theoretically those are egg locations. Can I see flags on this map? Yes, I can. Alright, now, are there any conspicuously out-of-the-way spots here? Kinda, sorta? I think I can get those 3 keys. Maybe the egg is up there and that... Oh, no, I see it. It's right here. The, that up there. Okay, my goal is to reach this spot. Like, the snow's piled up a little bit more, just southwest of me. And that looks like where I dug up the first egg. Okay. Cold egg in the snow needs some warmth that comes from a stone altar, sure. Alright, so collect 2 things and shove them in the corner. That looks easy. Are you sure about that? I thought I was for a moment. That was a nice moment. That's not going to work. That's not really going to work. That's not really going to work. Okay, not so easy as it turns out. From here, I think I can't quite do it. Oh boy. Alright, let's start from this spot, which might be a little more productive. Why would it be? Okay, there's also music here? No, there's music north. Okay, focus. I'm on an egg hunt right now. That's fairly productive. In fact, this might give me everything I need. Not quite everything. Some of what I need. This box I need to push a different direction. Or have something obstructing in a better spot. This gets me 1. Oh hey, now I can push this. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. That did it. Cool. Alright, egg for me. Alright, and my thing still tracks that I have two, even though I've placed one. Okay, so the other egg was theoretically here. I've arrived at the entrance. Still don't know if I can get this diamond now. I'm not gonna mess with it at the moment. I want to ride to that flag. Alright, piled up snow. Not beyond the hole. I see where it is. That shouldn't be impossible to get to. Over there. I have a storm elemental who can not really help me, can it? Well, I have a box and a cloud. Let's start with the box. And you know what? I might not even need the elemental. If I do things this way... well, I can't push that back south. Yes, I can. I can step here without leaving the room. Okay, that looks made for... oops. Doing this. Oh, and I don't even need the box now. Here we go, egg! Alright. So with 3 egg, go to where tablets are and place. Hey, maybe this will lead to the blue key. This is actually very plausible. Like, of all the actions that might do that, this is a very believable one. The other tablet is here. Oh, well, look at that. Okay, I did it. I solved the puzzle. Alright, let's get that cape and change everything. So, what is this gonna do? Will it do as I predict? And will I miss out on other puzzles now that I can maybe ignore holes? Yeah, I just jump over holes. Okay, so it is the Rock's Cape, as I thought. Boing, boing, boing. This is very silly. Now, what does this do? Still falls. Alright. And I can't just, like, steer to the side to redirect or anything. So I don't have the jumping around corners ability. And now 2 in a row, I will still die. Okay. Alright. Good demonstration. So can't jump around corners. Some limitations still exist. But a lot less than before. This is kinda weird. I feel like this may invalidate many things within the puzzle design. But now that I have this, and can just use it everywhere, so... you know what's on my mind? Something that's not on this island at all. Why is this the thing on my mind? I don't know, it just is. Okay, so clearly I'm not caping to that, diamond. And does this work on spikes, I'm wondering? Okay, you know what? That puts another thing on my mind. Sorry, Frozen Spire, I'll get back to you. I want to be at... oh boy, where is that place? I think I got a phoenix to it? Well, not anymore, but once I did. It's way down south. Maybe. I say with confidence as if I should have any. Let's see. Is this the island? Maybe? I think so. What's this called? Star Tropic. Yeah, I think this is the place. Right here. Oh, those are all... ah, those are all available for doing all of the equipment stuff. Ding, ding. Ding. And a final equipment check. Yeah, so my clothes fall off when I dig. It's so weird, like, just the unevenness of where these clothes sprites were put. Also, this gets me a start. Great. Okay, so this island should no longer be shiny and should no longer be... okay, does this work on water? Nope. So not water, probably not spikes. I wonder if there's like secret paths out here. A wave comes and swallows me up. It's like the water forms a hand and just grabs me and drags me under when I step there. That's what I'm seeing. So this island should no longer be shiny or have any symbol on it at all. And indeed, that is the case. Cool. Alright, so yeah, Rest of Frozen Spire can wait. Let's clean up everything else. How about that? Serpent stacks. Okay. Oh dear. I'm gonna try and do things in something resembling the order that they occurred to me. The second thing I thought of was the impossibility on this island. So I need to go all the way down to the corner. Southeast. This cape seems like a weird item to put in a game like this. It's just like, there are definitely going to be many puzzles involving holes that will now just not really exist anymore because I got the item. And that's weird to me. I guess I could pretend I don't have it and try to... Oh! There are air elementals here. Okay. Since when? Did the ground look like anything here before these existed? Anyway, so this screen is explained. Except I need to get blown. Okay, to do that, you need to actually move into me. But I gotta be on the other side of you? Okay, so that probably means you need to be, here. Okay, we're doing a dance that results in me dying. Okay, so first you need to blow that other elemental south, I guess. Maybe? Actually, can you blow this down? No. Let's see, can I take control? Like that? Here we go, here we go! You opened the way for me, thanks. Okay. Let's do this nightmare of a room. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks, but wow, it looks like there's a lot here. What? So here you can step on a thing, which is not yet relevant. But here I go doing it anyway. This is so many spikes. Maybe that's the nightmarishness I'm seeing. I suppose I can do this and get killed by an iron box in the face. Oh! I'm impervious! Oh, good for me. Okay, I don't think that was productive, though. Okay. What would be? Yeah, I'd like to ring the maroon bell someday. I'd like to open that shortcut someday. Okay. So if I had elemental help with pushing that box around, that's not quite how I wanted that to go. Could I have changed things? There's a way. It's complicated. Let's try. I don't quite have the range here. Well, now, hold on. What if I just push that to the right? Okay, why did I do this? Now my way is blocked. I kind of want to push this way, then go back and push it south. But obviously that's not a thing I can do. So if I would blow it with the wind... Maybe you can reach somewhere I like? No. Well, maybe someone can take control of you. Because I can chain these things together, right? Once I blow one, doesn't my control transfer? Maybe not if that blows something else, maybe not at all. Am I remembering a mechanic that doesn't exist? That was... Well, this is not really an opportunity to find out, and that just got the box cornered. Oh, but box there is fine. That lets me get through. Okay. Again, when I'm thinking of one specific thing, it makes it harder to notice when a different thing that's just as helpful has also happened. Alright, I've reached this spot, I've opened that shortcut. Neat. Serpentizer not lit here, nothing to find. Okay, so now I wish to ring bells. How hard could it be? So Earth Elemental can easily go on this. Is that what I desire? Maybe I'd rather have the box on it. Because that could happen too. Because I want the Elemental to be the one that rings the bell, I think. Probably. I don't know if I can spit a heavy box into a bell to ring it. There is a second bell that I'm not ready to be concerned about yet. Okay. So to repeat what I did, it looked like this. Oops, no, that's an unnecessary and unhelpful step. I'm, again, thinking of doing one specific thing when a different thing is what's actually useful. So if I do this, I have a way back almost, if I don't go any farther south than that. Okay. So that's cool, however... If my plan was going to be to get the Earth Elemental all the way down there, this is really not set up for that. Can I change that? Oh, I use the cape as a blanket. So, if it were kind of vaguely down there, yeah, that's right, and you turn into a snowstorm. Oop. I can move you aside, which still is just killing the elemental, the earth one, in a way I don't want to. What if I send you north instead? Well, that puts it in a different spot. Whoops. Okay, so I do resume control of you. I was not wrong about that. Can you come within range of me? Not really. So if I did this, is this useful yet? Almost? Like, if I could... What I want to do is send it in there and have it encounter this and that, and then I would walk up and push it at the bell. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe, then, the thing to do... What do you do with covered holes? Do you roll over them like uncovered ones? You do? Okay, well that's all I need then. Bell is rung. I'm not on the other side though, and I did use up a, oh, well, you know what I have though? A way to ignore holes. Well, am I gonna just use it? Yeah, I think so. Do I want to look for a way to do that without that? Kinda. How much effort am I willing to go to for that, though? Limited. But some. Let's see. I think I would need to have set this up such that there is a tornado already on that hole to blow me across it. Which would have been not especially hard to do, right? Okay, again, make a basic attempt here. So with that there, just get kind of out of the way for a moment. But out of the way so I can push you again. That will have to do, I guess. Okay. Because yeah, clearly I could have come here before before things had happened. Oh boy. Before... Okay, this'll do. Before I had gotten that cape. With just the elemental's help. Alright, this will do... Whoa. Nearly the job. Not quite, though. Well, I could just say I tried and leave it at that. I'm not ready for that yet, though. Alright, how about if I move you aside, work with just this individually. You're in position. Transfer there, switch to you, you'll blow me a little bit, but then I'll die. Alright, well, let's bring this one. Then you can bring that one, then we can switch sides somehow, I think. There's a way to do that. Like this. Okay. But then I need to get blown. Wait, this doesn't... Does this work? So I didn't want to switch sides. I just want to get blown now. There we go. Okay. Did it without the cape. Neat. Again, unnecessary. I just wanted to try for the extra challenge. Alright, so I do this, reset, use the Earth Elemental to the north, and then I lose you for ringing the other bell. Oh. Gonna lose you one way or the other, huh? Wait, how would I ring both of those bells at once? Oh, this is diggable. Did not notice until now, and that simplifies everything drastically? Wow, okay. I don't gotta do, like, anything here. And since I already proved what I could do with the elementals, let's do it with a cape now. I need that box to be in a specific spot. I've already proved that too. Okay. Alright, well, another way I can use this cape is an anti-tedium measure. Just, I don't have to bother to resolve things that I've already done. Yeah, so I can choose my challenge level. Because again, I did all the individual moves that would result in those things happening in a separate step. So now I can just focus on the new ones. Neat, okay. Is that Stony Cliffs 100% clear? No, I still have this. And maybe that? Unsure. The reason I'm so suspicious of this screen is because it used to be clouds in the previous version. It was an update that turned that black. And there were black spots down in the caves. Where is a stairway when you need one? Nowhere nearby. No, really. There's like a ton of these things. There's one. My clothes fall off when I do stairway, too. Yeah, so there are black things. Those were black before, I think? I can see this lava, like, looking like it wants to connect south and east, but it at least doesn't connect south. Okay, anyway, I wish to... Let me just do one last check of these caves. Big door already opened. That's what led to the claws the first time. Okay. Alright, well I'm gonna exit the island. Hold on. Yeah, so the only thing that remains here is one possible mystery here. And... the whatever's going on here. Is it just a key, a black slab, and a star? I feel like surely there's more to it than that. I guess I should do the video archaeology to find out where that disc that I put in there came from. If it was this island, then I would look on this island. I think I remember... not the name of the island, but the shape of it. It was a 1x1 island, a little tiny one. Was it Stony Cliffs themed? Was it you? It wasn't you. And also this is not 1x1. Is there more to do at Rolling Rock? No. Unless serpents have something to say, but they... I'm not going to check every screen for that right now. Okay, so I know where that key and black stone are. Okay, right, so the third thought that was colliding with all the others was serpent stacks. I'm going to get that last bloodstone, and I think I can now, because all I needed for that was... Is there a phoenix point on serpent stacks? I think there's not. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's not. I don't remember what I needed for that other than the cape, but I did need the cape. I am not where I thought I would be, but this is probably fine. Just gotta go south one. I feel like I didn't solve everything that is, like, this yellow puzzle. There was another one in blue, or like gray, down underground. I don't think I finished those all the way, but I'm not sure where is the point where I would interact with them anymore. Tidal Reef is done, as far as I know. It's not sparkling or anything. You're sparkling in, like, light and dark. Is there a dark star here? I don't know what dark sparkle means. Right, so let's see. The cape was gated by eggs and insights. The eggs I got before ending the game. So this cape certainly isn't like a strictly post-ending sort of thing. Unless, like, the egg thing just wouldn't have worked arbitrarily when I was here earlier. Let's go around. So, like, there could be a universe where I had gotten the cape before going to Final Island, whatever it was. So there's a way north that can be unlocked from here. I need to jump over, I guess, a hole, because this doesn't let me jump spikes. Whoa, the dudes. Okay, so being reminded what this room is, this actually kind of looks like a lot. I'm going to prefer to come back here later. I have a tool that lets me jump over a hole. Maybe a couple of them, because there were air elementals there, which weren't there last time I was there. Yeah, so that puzzle's completely different in two ways now. It might not even require the cape, for all I know. Maybe nothing requires... No, that's false. There are things that absolutely require the cape with no possible negotiation. I know this already. Did I get the one that I was thinking of in Frozen Spire? I think I did. Well, sure, the star that's in the room with the cape, sure. There's that. Right, I guess kind of want to close the loop on the day and go back to Frozen Spire and get my bearings there with what there still is to clean up. Here we go. Moving around to this game is kind of in that in-between state between, like, you gotta put in a lot of work, and it's like halfway convenient. There's not quite a fast travel system, there's just a bunch of warp points that you can manually walk to when you wish. Can I finish this tiny island? Yes. Yes, I can. I know exactly what to do here. Do that. Well, finish. This will let me get to a new room. Okay, I guess I'm more interested in doing this than resuming Frozen Spire. So with this open, what does that allow me to do? I think what it allows me to do is put those in the other layout. Still don't know what you're about. You're definitely something. Definitely? Probably. So vertical layout means the heavy one can bust down those stones. Okay, pretty simple when I know what I'm doing. Okay, so it sinks in there and just kind of exists underneath without really changing the mechanics of anything. There's a star here, by the way. Wait, how do I get back? That's a star you have to reset after getting? Oh, weird. Huh! I actually get trapped by the star. That is very strange to me. It undo took me here. Okay, well I guess that's valid. Also, I don't think I'm going... Well... Okay, right. I used this as a confirmation that black space can be traversable. But that's kind of deconfirming itself here. Maybe there's like another layer of puzzles. Like, I still don't know what that thing over there is. If it refers to Tidal Reef, then that's just the Phoenix position. Okay, so there's more on whatever the name of this place was. At least it hints at there being more. Okay, and... oh, this probably just needed elementals. I don't think I've returned to see Nunatak. Whatever that is. Since I made those tornadoes exist. Okay, so there's stuff to do here, but I still want to finish Frozen Spire cleanup before doing anything too much more. So like, finishing that is number 1 on my mind, Serpent Stacks is number 2, other cleanup around the world is number 3, Further Mysteries is number 4. Further Mysteries very much including, like, top of the Further Mysteries list is that door on Stony Cliffs. I'm gonna open that thing. But yeah, Cape totally doesn't help me with this. Therefore, this was never a Cape puzzle to get that diamond. And there are no elementals, so I can just do it with what I have? Are you sure? Well, allegedly maybe. Okay, well, maybe I'll start with this next time. There was actually... let me end today where I started. Before the egg thought interrupted me. So I'm going to do this screen, then I'll just sort of continue in this sort of zigzag that I'm doing. This is done, and try and get everything all cleaned up. Because there shouldn't be anything in my way other than just the... there's a hidden star here. Other than just the insights to solve the puzzles. So, let's do some puzzling next time.